Hey guys, I wanted to show you what I was going to do with my pineapple. You know, I got 2 pineapples from the farmer's market and I needed to go ahead and cut them up because it was ready to go now. So I wanted to show you how you can use every single part of your pineapple. So here is my 2 pineapples. I kind of made it a little game for myself, like how to not waste any part of any food. So what we're going to do, this is the whole pineapple right here. So these tops here I cut off, and I left a little bit on the tops. I'm going to plant them in some compost and water them, and they'll grow a new pineapple right here. It'll take about a year or so, but I'm going to give it a shot. I have 2 already going, so maybe these will be the next 2 after that. So here I have all of the cores and the outside skins. What you can do is boil this down and you can make like an anti-inflammatory tea. So I found this on my iPad. I didn't print it out yet, but basically you add 2 oranges, some lemon, turmeric, ginger, cayenne pepper, rosemary, and cinnamon. And you could add honey if you like, but I think it'll be sweet enough because this was a very sweet pineapple. And then you can drink it as a tea or freeze it and make it like an ice cube. And you can drop it in your water to like have some infused water. It'll have all those anti-inflammatory properties. So here is the cut up pineapple. I went ahead and filled this up and we'll eat this fresh. And I'm gonna pop this one in the freezer. So I lined it with parchment paper just to be easier to release from the tray. I'm gonna put this in the freezer. And then once they flash freeze for about an hour or so, then I'll put them into a Ziploc bag and put them in my freezer. And I really enjoy having my smoothies and protein shakes with some frozen pineapple because it's a natural sweetness and it's delicious. All right, so I just wanted to give you guys some ideas on how to use your whole pineapple. I think it's really important to try not to waste. And even with my cantaloupe, I went ahead and grabbed some of the seeds from the cantaloupe. It was a really good sweet cantaloupe. And I'm going to ferment these seeds for a couple days in some water, and then I'll drain them and dry them. And then I can plant these and grow my own cantaloupes. We're going to give it a shot and see. And then the rinds of the cantaloupe went to my horses. They loved them. And the inside parts with the rest of the seeds of the cantaloupe went to my chickens. So nothing has been wasted here. All right, this is where we put all of our compost. This is a mixture of horse manure that we just throw over from their paddocks over here. We just throw it into this pile here, and we add in any of our vegetable ends that we're not going to use, eggshells, coffee grounds, all that kind of stuff. Then my husband gets the tractor and kind of scoops and moves it around and stuff. So I'm going to find some that's all broken down over in here. This stuff over here is fresher, so I'm trying to use some of this stuff over here. So I got 2 little pots. I'm just going to go ahead and shovel in some compost into my pot. And then we'll use this to put the pineapples in. And I'll use a little bit of potting soil on the top, because sometimes the compost doesn't have all of the stuff it needs. I think that's enough. I'll kind of loosen it up a little bit and then make it nice and level, and then I can put the pineapples in there. We have these guinea hens over here. You can probably hear them whistling. We didn't buy them. Our neighbors had a bunch of them and they moved, and these are what's left. I don't know if you can see my donkey over there. Everybody's over here eating some hay, waiting their turn for the pasture. All right, I'm over here in the planting area. So now I leveled these both off, and I'm just gonna stick the pineapple top right in here. And I have some of this potting mix that I'm just gonna put right around it. And just kind of tuck it in there. Then eventually it'll grow roots from this bottom part here. And then it will grow a new pineapple in the top eventually. It takes a while. And just tuck it in there. All right. So I'm going to move them both over there to where the sun is on top of that chicken tractor, and then I'll water them in and they'll be good to go. Just make sure you keep them watered. They don't like to be dry and they like to be in the sun.